My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the darn is breaking on the stage that holds our final destiny. And so my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, don't dream it, be it, because the show must go on. And on today's episode, this is not a new deck that I bought, but it is a new deck. 2 of them came my way serendipitously from someone who was cleaning out some old things and found some old decks and thought that they should go to me. And so I was curious about one of them. I was just kind of sitting doing something else, and this deck is massive. So I'm curious as to the type of message that this deck would produce. And so we're experimenting. We're experimenting today. This is a yes. Okay, there are 4. Oh, okay, and there are the rest of our yes. Okay, they want to go this way. And there's one over there. It's this one that like doesn't want to come out. Why doesn't it want to come out? The Emperor. The Emperor does not want us to know something. The Emperor does not want us to know. Or the Emperor is reluctant to admit something. The Emperor, the Ace of Swords, it is in the reverse. Like I'm saying, it's not a lie, but there's something that this Emperor, like, I don't know, that they want us to know. The Ace of Swords, heavy Excalibur King Arthur vibes at the moment. Okay, okay. So let's go ahead and see, what is this Emperor reluctant about? The Wheel of Fortune. Now, it was in the reverse, so this might be poor fortune that someone is going through. There's a very small man on this card. I can show this one. This deck, I've already looked through it. There's like a whole bunch of nudity that I cannot get away with showing on this particular deck. So I'll show the cards that I can show. Something about time. Something about time. Okay. The Knight of Discs, something perhaps about money. The Knight of Discs. Money is on this person's mind, very, very much, and it's in a spiral. I don't know if this person is currently in like a negative money vortex, or they have something that is acting as a money pit. And I heard, no, they were. They were, and there's something written on this Knight of Discs, the band around his head. I don't know if you can see it or not. What it says is, Healer Con Helen. And a lot of this is in German, okay? So I don't know what that actually means. But what I was looking at first was hell, on that Helen, and then healer. But Healer Con Helen might mean something totally different, and I'm not pausing the video to look it up. Maybe later. No, this one. Indolence. Indolence, the 8 of Cups, and as you can see here, someone being indolent with money, but like I said, this is like a black pit. A black pit of money, but the 8 of Cups, traditionally that's someone walking away, but you can see that this is like a wasteland, and there's something written at the bottom in script and also in German. These cards are very palimpsesty. And also you can see there's like clouds, dense cloud cover, and like tangled webs. Tangled webs, again, something about time. A lot of time with that infinity symbol. A lot of time wasted. Okay. The Three of Wands, well, someone is, in fact, now headed into something new, and we've gone from indolence to virtue. Virtue, someone walking down a new path. And it's a flourishing path. So whoever this is, it seems like they're on the right course. The Hermit. They are thinking as they are walking. Someone might be doing walking meditation, slow walking meditation, or like walking around a track, either at a park or inside of a gym, something like that. It could even be in a neighborhood. But like I said, whoever this is in like some sort of labyrinth right now. And it's a labyrinth of like their own mental making. But it seems like whatever labyrinth they're walking, they are receiving something profitable out of it. Slowly but surely, with that Knight of Discs. And I'm not sure why this Emperor would not want this to be known, because this does not seem especially bad. So let's go ahead and look a little bit more deeply at that Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Well, our Wheel of Fortune has with it change. This is the Two of Coins, but like I said, like this person is sorting things out. This is also like, again, with time and hourglass, but like the motion of energy through obstacles. This person is creating their own way. And then we also have the Ace of Swords coming out. So personal truth, personal clarity here, and also likely an admission. So it might not be that this Emperor doesn't want like other people or the collective to know. It is potentially an inner truth that it was challenging for them to understand and accept. But it is changing, and they are accepting it. The Knight of Discs. Swiftness, the Eight of Wands. So whatever was slow, it is now speeding up. And as we can see here, there are two people facing each other. So this person is moving from solitude with that Hermit into some sort of conversation with someone else eventually. Because 8 and 8, because we have the indolence is below this. And it's a mutual conversation. Whatever it is, it's an equal exchange of energy, because we have like under both faces 4 Wands. So if this is some sort of friendship or relationship that this person would like to establish with someone else, both of the people who are involved have come to fullness within themselves. With that 4, they are in the 4 of Wands in themselves, and we have 2 people with the 4 of Wands in themselves coming together to create potentially, I would guess, an external 4 of Wands, which is possible. No, that is too much with that indolence, but like I said, there's a lot of communication, a lot wanting to manifest or make itself known. Okay, these 3 on indolence. So what is this? The Ace of Discs. Well, whatever pit that this person found themselves in, they are now at the top of the mountain with this Ace of Discs. Like I said, they've conquered something. They have come to something. Pleasure. Well, I can show this. This is the 6 of Cups. Pleasure. And they're ready, like this is some sort of relationship. This is some sort of relationship that this person wants. Dominion, Two of Wands. It's something that they don't have yet, but like they can see it. So right, they're at the top of the mountain looking at another mountain, and likely someone else or something else on that mountain that they want to proverbially conquer. So now what is this virtue with the Three of Wands? It is the Ace of Cups. There is someone, this person, and I'll cover up her little booty. It's so silly that I have to do that, but it's realistically rendered, okay? It's a lovingly rendered booty. But like there's so much energy radiating off this particular person. Oh, and I want to show this, this comparison, on this virtue, what this person is walking to. Someone or something they see as a source of this energy, or this is, in fact, since we have the Four of Wands in both people, a reflection of their own inner state of wholeness. And then our Hermit. Okay. This. The Fool. A new start. I like this Fool as well. It has both the yin and yang present. So now that this person has accomplished this, what is their next move? Okay, their next move, strive, the Five of Staves. So they are fighting for something, striving for something, likely what's on that other mountain. The Knight of Wands, someone taking action, a fiery person, and determined, someone who is striving. And then we have the Queen of Wands. I have to cover up, we got a kitty out. The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is on that other mountain. And our Knight of Wands is striving to meet them. It's at the bottom here. Oh, defeat. Oh dear. Defeat. I don't know if that's something, I think it's more in this person's mind. They're worried about being defeated. What is the relationship between this Knight of Wands and this Queen of Wands? The relationship is, oh wow, abundance and justice. Three of Cups and justice. This is potentially a friend of yours. A friend of yours coming to terms with something. Could we get more on this Three of Cups, please? If you drink, if you know you go out and have fun, this is a friend of you, the Star. An insightful friend. This would be someone who pays like close attention to you. I don't know if you know that they do, but they do. They also find what you do or say, like when you have conversations with them, they don't tell you this, but they find you insightful and enlightening yourself. You may help them to realize things about themselves. This person is potentially like intuitive or psychic themselves. And they have a strong sense of social justice and fairness and equality. And they're often frustrated about certain things. Let's see here. Judgment. Like I said, someone coming to terms with something. Judgment. And what about this justice? Oh, this is super interesting. Justice, the Chariot. This is likely happening relatively quickly. Or as soon as they, you know, they come to their judgment. Is there anything else significant that this person is deliberating on? That's not it. It's this one. Strength. They are, whoop, it's okay. They're working up their confidence. Like I said, this person is worried that you are not going to accept them or like them or feel the same way. Why would that be? Why would this person think that? Wealth, it's something about their money. The 10 of coins. That's why money has been on this person's mind. What is it about their money? Happiness. 9 of Cups. It seems to me that while this person doesn't directly link money with happiness, it seems like they maybe want enough to like give you happy experiences, or like it doesn't seem like wanting to impress you. It seems like wanting to give materially in a certain way that it's unclear to me. Is this person actually like, are they dealing with poverty? The Tower, they're dealing with something. I was hearing a no on poverty, but like I said, I told you, this person had like some kind of money pit or something with the Tower. What is that Tower? Came out right away. Cruelty, the 9 of Swords, and oppression, the 10 of Swords. Something happened to them. With cruelty, this was likely something intentional. And especially with, well, you can't really see. There's a figure on this who's turned away, and yeah, it's fine. I'll put a finger here. If you look at this, and like this is like an attack on someone's house, something was intentionally done to this person, like their finances, their home, or their stability. And it was something designed to cause them harm. What was that? Well, it's something that's over with the World and the Magus. It was some sort of manipulation. I'm not getting magic here, but like, let me cover this up so I can show the world. But as you can see, those chains are broken. But while this person is not dealing with poverty, they most definitely might not be in a place where maybe they're most comfortable. What was this manipulation? Like, why did it happen? The 2 of Swords, peace. So what it seems like, I'm going to pull one more. What it seems like is something was done to this person, and I was interpreting that as there was an attack on their finances or stability. I was thinking that there was something being done specifically to their money, but what I think is this person had to pay out a certain amount to get someone to stop doing something, or to get someone to leave. What's with that piece, the Two of Swords? Because like the Two of Swords is like an oasis. Well, here, I'll show. It's like an oasis. So, I don't know what the attack was. Maybe I'll look. Strength. It was to free, like, they had to free themselves from something. There was something going on and this person had to free themselves. And they did, but for whatever reason, it took a certain amount of money to do this. And so this person is just kind of like, I don't know, it's making them feel a certain type of way about approaching you in this manner. Can you tell us anything about this Queen of Wands that would be relevant to know? The Princess of Discs. I cannot show this card. This would be the Princess of Discs. That's the Page of Pentacles. But in this card, it looks way more like the Empress. Or it's like the Queen of Pentacles, almost, the imagery anyway, because it looks like this woman has a covering. It's almost like a mask over her eyes, but it's made out of like grass or a corn husk. It's a corn husk or like wheat or something. And she has very large breasts and they are resting on like this sphere that is over her stomach. So it looks like a large pearl, but it is looking like a pregnant stomach. So this person, this Queen of Wands, is a very abundant person. You could be fat. If you are, this person enjoys that. They like bigger people. Especially if you are a man. This is a same-sex relationship, a queer relationship, and you are a man listening to this and you are identified with this Queen of Wands. There is something that this person finds especially appealing about your stomach and your chest as it is. So if you are insecure about those areas, regardless if you are a man or a woman, this person likes that. And again, it doesn't have to be, but it's sticking out to me. Like those physical features are sticking out to me. But otherwise, you just seem to have a certain, like, maybe sensuality about you, or you're just a curvy person in general. It's almost giving a little bit with the mask or the blindfold as you don't know you're beautiful. But in fact, you're the Queen of Wands, so you are very beautiful. So let's see, what else about this Queen of Wands? It's possible you're pregnant, though it's striking me more as like, there's something about the way your stomach is that this person likes. And maybe multiple people. Like the Princess of Swords. This is interesting. We have two princesses here. Like I said, this person thinks you're insightful because we have all these eyes like on top of her head. So you're, if you are identifying as this Queen of Wands, obviously insightful, maybe witty, maybe a little bit harsh or caustic, but I'm getting not unnecessarily. But it's like there's a storm behind this person, so it's sort of like you're not afraid to start a fight, and that is very Queen of Wands, okay? But what we also have here is the Sun. So enlightening, joyful, happy, carefree. There's like blood coming from this sun though. Oh no, it's fire. No, it's blood. I don't know. You demand blood sacrifice. I don't think so. But there's like a tiny little person on this mountain, so I don't know if you're somehow intimidating. It's possible that the way you shine is intimidating to people. We can get a couple more. or you feel out of reach to people because this person kind of has their hand up. And here are 2. It's something about you feeling out of reach, because what we have here, the word is debauch. This is the 7 of Cups. But it's like, this 7 of Cups is so weird. Look at this. Debauch. Here's the thing. I really feel like potentially this person might feel some type of way about like the intensity of their physical feelings for you, and they're like considering that inappropriate, like debauch. Almost like if I approach this person, it's like, or like wanting to touch this person is almost like a desecration of this person, because look, we have like the petals coming off of this flower, and like that's very like deflowering or whatever. If you are a virgin, if you have not had a sexual experience yet, and people know, this person might be wondering, I don't know, because we have this person perceiving you as the Queen of Wands and the Princess of Discs and all of this stuff. Somebody might be wondering if perhaps, like, despite appearances, maybe you're asexual. I heard a no on that, but, you know. It's almost like no, but you kind of don't present or communicate in a very, like, sexual or sensual way. So, I don't know. There's something about that, though. And then we have interference here. I can't show this card. It is the 8 of Swords, but it's sort of like there are, like, the nude figures of 2 women on this card, and they're very large, and they do have lights behind them. And one of them, like, they're in the same pose as this, like, Princess of Discs and this Princess of Swords. So I'm not seeing this as 2 different people. It's sort of like these 2 different aspects of yourself. But there's, like, another smaller figure that looks male, and they're, like, sitting on this little chair, and they're, like, there is something about the way this person feels about your body and how they think about that I think kind of stresses them out. Or they feel like they can't express it to you, or if they do express it to you, it is going to offend you in some way or like turn you off. And I think that also might be something, because we saw that like strive 5 of Wands and like defeat 5 of Swords. I think this person is worried about how you would accept them communicating with you in certain ways or expressing this to you. Because like I said, this is like a friend. How would the collective in general perhaps respond to this person? Princess of Cups. This has self-confidence written on it and emotional freedom. And I can show this. I don't see you having a problem with this. But this person does. Failure, 7 of Discs. Success, 6 of Discs. Worry, 5 of Discs. Work, 3 of Discs. That's this person's like, these are all coins. The discs are coins or pentacles. So like, these are material-ish things that this person is, it's things, they're wondering what is going to manifest in materiality if they act upon this stuff. And they don't know. Is it going to be failure? Is it going to be success? I am worried, but I'm still putting in the work. Okay. Prudence. Prudence. So this person is also being somewhat cautious. Let me give this a shuffle. And what I'll get first is our sort of preliminary final result outcome of this little scenario with this person, at least for now, within the energy. And then I will dig in a little bit here with a different deck. Whew, futility, 7 of Swords, gain. This person, success, failure. This person is a little bit of a worry wart right now. That's why we had that initial, like, there's like a slow moving thing while this person is coming to a particular sort of judgment or decision within themselves. That's what's going on. Let's see, worry. We're worried. 5 of Coins. And I'm telling you, it's something about the finances. Valor. 7 of Wands. So despite this concern, it is likely this person, if you can see on here, instead of like some form of combat happening on top of a mountain, this person is leaping across. Our dominion, right? This person climbed the mountain. They want to get to whoever's on the other mountain. They will jump. They will jump. And we have, oh dear, sorrow. Well, that's not good. Not clear. There's something still in this person's way. I don't know if it's doubt. What is that? It is the 6 of Swords, science. There's something this person still needs to move beyond, because this science, 6 of Swords, this is the labyrinth. This person, like, the final outcome at the moment is this person has to get through their own inner labyrinth first. That's like the predominant energy of this right now, not this person's action. What we are seeing, everything that I've just told you about, like, the narrative here, this is everything that is going on within this person's inner labyrinth. This is what they are thinking of as they're going around and around and around, and they have not come to a deliberation yet. I'll pull 1. Will this person come to a positive deliberation? I have 2. I knew they were going to give me something that's kind of unclear, right? Well, we have positive energy here. It is leaning towards the positive. The thing is, because this person is within so much deliberation, what we have first here is the moon. It's like I said, things are unclear. We're still thinking, right? But Ace of Wands, we have positive energy, positive inspiration. I will try 1 more to see if we can get something. Begin. Some sort of definitive thing here. Prince of Discs. So that's, that can't be, I mean, we have the Princess of Discs, we have the, okay, the Knight of Discs. So this, well, this deck is kind of slightly different. So we have some sort of solid thing happening here in materiality that is likely some kind of positive. Because we went from unclear to positive energy and inspiration, and then to something occurring in materiality. So likely we will have something materialize here from this person, but it will be in their own time. Yes, in their own time. Like there's something that this person, death, they're going through some sort of like transformation, right? Like that's the main thing. The main thing is like this person's inner transformation right now. But like you're saying, it's trending towards the positive. But because they're still doing all of this, I'm not going to get any sort of like super duper, like anything clearer than that, right? Or next steps or whatever. We already kind of have that. So what I want, where's that abundance thing? Here it is. This is what I want to dig into. This and this. And we'll do this first. We're going to do abundance first. That's at 3 of Cups. I want to know, because we asked some questions about like that Knight of Wands or whatever, and we got some information. How, in what social setting does the collective know this person in general, right? There are plenty of y'all here. Well, it's somewhere where there's a lot going on, or a lot of people talking, or a lot of communication. Oh gosh, having the smaller deck in my hands is so weird now. Oh, a King of Wands. Okay, so this is, well, it's a match with our Queen of Wands. Oh, Empress. Okay, this is Emperor. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. So we're describing the social setting. Somewhere where there's a lot of communication, potentially a lot of people, potentially people who are maybe like, and like take this, because like if you're younger, okay, just take this, you know, with a grain of salt. These are people, like they're all adults here. I don't see any children here. So there's a mix of masc and femme energies, or men and women. There might be more masks or men here than there are women, potentially. It doesn't have to be. Because there's a lot of yang energy here. A lot of yang energy. So potentially, yes, more masks. And like I said, the age range would be like 30 to maybe like 55. Like that's the age ranges of the people that would be present. There would be some married couples present and some single people. There might be perhaps maybe some like fuckboy energy in this group. Like the younger masks might tend towards fuckboy energy. Let's see. There's like passionate communication going on. This King of Wands though is this person. This is somewhere where this like person like talks to you and admires you, and they think about you. Like this is someone who has like been in active interpersonal communication with you, but the admiration they are keeping to themselves. Because I have this active like Knight of Wands here, right? But then I have this Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, right? This Page of Pentacles is admiring that peacock in the material environment, okay? But the King of Swords, you can see how he's kind of guarded there, right? He's kind of, So there's some things that this person is telling you, and then things that they're not telling you, okay? And then this Eight of Wands. There is a page here, but this is something about communication. If there are older people in this environment, they have very like youthful energy, but it's not like immature energy. It's just that like these people are still living like full lives, right? Like I'm not talking about like if they're like 60 or 65, they are very active within the social environment. Like these aren't people who are like in the old folks home, okay? Not to be rude to anybody who's 65, but depending on what 65 you are, you know, it gets different. It gets different for people. So even if this is an older community, it is very active. It is very youthful. It's very social. Four of Swords. I'm not sure what that means in this context. Oh, this might be an intellectual community, or it might be a meditation group. Or a spiritual community. Hermit, Four of Swords. Like there might be some sort of spiritual aspect to this community. Judgment. There's something like, I said, this person has a strong sense of social justice. Like, this might just be like describing the type of communication that is going on here. Like, it's well thought out, it's measured, but it's like playful and lively, and it might have a spiritual component. There might be some sort of meditative component, I don't know. And then this Empress is what? This might be someplace, if you're that, I don't know, who is this? Who is this? This is likely y'all, this Empress, because I've got the Page of Cups on that, and this is kind of like the person wanting to make the offer, you know? This is someplace where you go fairly regularly and maybe fairly long term. Knight of Coins, 8 of Coins. It's not striking me as work, but like I'm saying, it's someplace where you go regularly. And then what is this Emperor? Or it's somewhere like Knight of Coins. It could be somewhere where like you intend to stay for a long time, but Knight is like you're not a page, you're a knight. So it might be that you're kind of like, you're not brand new to this community, but you're also not like someone who's been there a long time, right? You would be like a teenager in this community. Not literally, just proverbially. Oh, yeah, and then this Emperor is this other person. This person is wherever y'all are, this person is like they stand back and watch you, and they're just like, I want to go over there. I want to go over there, but they are uncertain at the moment, obviously. Okay, so now I'm going to look at this cruelty and oppression and see if what the heck is, what? What is this? What happened to this person, if we may know? Here's the thing. I'm going to pull the cards. Oh. This is somebody, something happened, some truth about someone they were in a relationship with. Something fairly solid. Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, King of Cups, the Lovers, Queen of Pentacles. What was horrible? I don't know, because none of that seems fairly horrible. Six of Pentacles, there's the money. Death to money. Queen of Wands. Don't know if that's y'all or not. The Star. There's something about this person's prior relationship that something happened with this person's finances, something with the prior relationship, but this Queen of Wands, the Star, this is y'all. But that's like the barrier. And like, here's the thing. I got an intuitive, like, no, we're not going to get like what went on here in any sort of detail for some reason, but it was painful, whatever it was. Why would we not be receiving details on this situation? I think I know why, and I'll add that if it's not in the cards. We are not, well, okay. It's essentially, like, here's the thing. Whatever this was, it was gnarly with this devil. But what's going on here is, like, this devil with this Page of Swords. I don't know if you can see this Page of Swords, but it's kind of like, they're almost like drawing a line in the sand. It's like there's a boundary here. But what I was getting was, like, it's none of your business. Like, it's none of your business. It's none of our business, which is, like, it's like a justice thing. It's sort of like, it's not your business. It's this person's business. And since it didn't involve you. It's nothing that they have to work out in the energy with you. It's something that they're working out in the energy within themselves. If they choose to tell you, that would be them creating intimacy with you in an active relationship. So if I, therefore, tell you about this person, I am depriving them of an opportunity to build trust and intimacy with you. So that's why it's none of our business, and it's not going to come out in the read. Just know that this person had something that went on. So it's not, this is not someone who's just being indecisive because they're a flighty person or whatever. There is something serious that went on in this person's world, and they have to contend with that despite their very strong attraction to yourself. So we will leave that at that. So any final statements to be made here, and then we will go to Jesus and close with the highest authority. Okay. Well, what we have here, I've got the Two of Wands, Strength, and the Five of Wands. Deliberation. This person, this is essentially Two of Wands, Strength, Five of Wands. This person is trying to come into energetic alignment with themselves. Until then, they will be in the Hanged Man, right? Because that is what is going on with them right now. So I won't pull any more energy on it because we're not going to get anything else on it. So let's go ahead and hear from Jesus first. And of course, we will get the final advice from the one who always knows best about every situation. All right, we have, it is more blessed to give than to receive. That's why this person is concerned about their finances. This person is a giver. Likely their love language or whatever is gift giving, acts of service, things like that. So if they feel like they can't give, it's like, you know, they feel like they're not loving or courting properly. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. The energy is trending positively with this person and whatever they're trying to figure out, okay? The kingdom of God is within you. So this is almost like the forces directing this person into their own power and into their own inner knowing. And right now, that's more important than a relationship that maybe you hope to see culminate, or you hope to have someone like, because we saw you would respond, or the collective in general would respond positively to this person. So if it's a positive thing, we give it its time, right? And so now, of course, the Son precedes the Father, and Father knows best, always. And who is the highest authority? Well, it is Bob, our Father, who art in heaven. Let us close with the word of Bob that is good all the time. Oh, we got 4 Bobs. Okay. All right, this is interesting. I love this first one from Bob. We artists are a different breed of people. We're a happy bunch. I don't know if that's true about artists, but I think, you know, let's claim the energy, right? But creators, right? Those of us who create for creation's sake, that does tend to breed fulfillment and joy. Spontaneous, consistent creation. We artists are a different breed of people. We're a happy bunch. In general, though, this person is a positive person, despite whatever they're going through here. And likely the community that you all would be involved in would be a positive community, perhaps an artistic community, a creative one, or if it's, you know, like I said, there might be a spiritual aspect, perhaps it is, maybe a bit manifestation based. But it could be a mix. It could be very eclectic, right? Intellectuals, artists, creatives, people concerned with social justice, things like that. Sounds pretty great. So let us see what Mom says. You know me, I think there ought to be a big old tree right about there. And let's give him a friend. Everybody needs a friend. This is two things. One, this person is walking in nature somewhere. In a park, a neighborhood, something like that. Something where there are trees. And perhaps a pond or a lake or water. A river. They might like to walk like at dawn, dawnish, or at twilight. That time. It's more like evening twilight. Also, this person, right now, you know this person. What they most need is a friend. And likely you are already in an amicable way with this person. So just continue being that way. That's what they most need. Be a good friend. And if anything develops, then it develops. Because what we have here is, be so very light. Be a gentle whisper. You know, it's just sort of like these things are, oh, I got that Taylor Swift song, Delicate. Is it for the best? My reputation's never been worse, so you can love me for me. Ah. 'Cause I want you. Is that Delicate? Anyway, I will put it in the community tab when I post this, and maybe there's a message for y'all in there. But my reputation's never been worse. I don't know. It just seems more like that's indicative of something happened to this person. So you might get more of this person's vibe or whatever if you listen to that song, because I don't think that is the collective singing. I think it is this person. And then finally, Bob says, talent is pursued interest. Anything you're willing to practice, you can do. So this is this person, you know, resolving. That's that person coming to their own confidence that I can do this again. This person might be gun shy of a sort of relationship. So it's better that we start out getting to know each other as friends while this person is building themselves up, right? But likely, like I said, the energy is trending very positively. Talent is pursued interest. Anything you're willing to practice, you can do, including consistent, strong, healthfully attached, loving relationships with friends, family, and lovers. You can do it. Just keep trying. Even after the big failures. As long as you have the willingness to be open-hearted again, you can have that happiness, care, and compassion, and yes, possibly even romantic love with other people who are willing to reciprocate that with you. So, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am your GM, your game master for this, the game of life that is, until you are ready to write and tell the stories all on your own without me. But of course, my doors are always open in case you ever need some support, right? And of course, I am also the greatest magician of the age and perhaps the greatest magician of all time. And together, you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once, fly this boat to the moon somehow, shift the world onto the mega happy timeline, perhaps leaving it a much better place than it ever has been before, because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face, some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space. End meeting.